Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Where Are They Now with me, Alan Jangles. Tonight we search for a man who is very near and dear to all of us. He's a legend in this community of sack racing, and he is a worldwide phenomenon and a worldwide hero. Tonight we search for the legendary Borat Tigerwoods. 2 years ago on this sacred field, Borat Tigerwoods clashed with Frosty Jingles and some third random guy for the title of World Champion Sack Racer. Borat Tigerwoods won in a landslide victory that left so many stunned. After that, he moved on to do charity work for, well, actually no one. But instead, he filled our hearts with joy. But then he disappeared. When the Fire Nation attacked. When the world needed him most, he disappeared. So now we search. And we ask, Borat Tigerwoods, where are you now? Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. We are here at the Kinko's in West Philadelphia on 5th Street. Now, this is where Borat Tigerwoods' son, Peter II Tigerwoods, is the assistant manager. We're here. We're going to talk to him to find out what he knows about his father. Our search for Borat Tigerwoods continues. Stick around.
Hello.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are here with the man, the myth, and the legend's son. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Peter II Tigerwoods. Peter II, what do you have to say to the people of the world?
You can just call me Pete. I am very confused right now.
I'm not going to call you Pete. I'm going to call you Peter II. You're Peter II to me. I've seen your baby pictures. Peter II, the world wants to know, where is your father, Borat Tigerwoods?
My father. I have not seen him in many years. We have not talked in a very long time.
Now listen, Peter II, I really just want to make sure you understand the immense impact that your father's had on the history of the United States, of Ukrainistan, your home country, and of the world. Now, do you understand that, really? You were very young when your father was in the circuit.
Yes, I understand that. I do understand that, but I just feel as though this is not the place to do this.
Well, no, so listen, Peter II, I want to find out, who are you? What is it like a day in the life of Peter II? Where are you at now?
I am assistant manager at Kinko's. When I am small boy, my father teach my family to sack race.
What wonderful days those must have been.
Oh yeah, well, every Saturday, he take us down to field to practice sack race, and my sack is empty, and so I realized one day that I do not want to sack race. So I say, Papa, can I just snip the sack? And he say to me, I always remember this. He say, son, if you snip the sack, you will end up a very lonely man. And then one day he lose his money in lobster betting. And
so let me get this straight, Peter II. You don't sack race anymore at all.
Yes, as I said earlier, I snipped the sack, and I always wanted to, after snipping the sack, dance, because before that, the sack get in the way. But when my father leave, I have to work in the corporate world.
Well, so now that you're here at Kinko's as the assistant manager, do you ever feel the lust to just hop right back into that sack?
I wish I could say that I want to hop into that sack, but the sack does not give off the smell of victory to me.
Now, Peter, too, you claim that you wanted to be a dancer. Is that right?
This is correct.
Now, it must have been so hard to step up to your father, this Adonis of men, and say, "Father, I don't want anything to do with your sack." How did that feel when you first had to go and look him in the eye and say, "Father, I cannot be anywhere near your sack right now"?
Well, when I admit the truth to him, he actually is in sack. So I had to look him right in the sack and tell him, "Papa, I cannot do this anymore. I cannot follow in your sack's footsteps."
I can't even imagine how hard that must have been for the entire family. Now, Peter, too, the world wants to know, not really, but kind of, are you happy with your new life?
I think I am very happy.
Wow, that's great. Ladies and gentlemen, we are just plumb out of time, but thank you, Peter, too. We hope that if we do find your father, we will let you know exactly where he is. We will try and set up a reunion. Would you be up for that? Cool. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we will see you very soon. We have got more to do to find Borat Tigerwoods. We are not giving up. Stay tuned. Are we clear? We're not clear. What? All right, we're clear. Yeah, so anyway, I cannot believe you snipped a sack. That was amazing. I could not imagine someone from Borat Tigerwoods' family just, snipping that sack. That is amazing.
I snipped the sack.
So you go to like Quiznos? All the Ukrainian food, it's delicious, but it just rips right through my system.
Yeah, unless you're born with those genes that properly digest. Oh.
Now? Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. Our search for Borat Tigerwoods continues right here and now with this man, the president of Ukrainistan and Borat Tigerwoods' very own blood uncle, Mr. Ignacio Tigerwoods. Ignacio, do you mind if I call you Ignacio first off?
Of course, darling. Very nice.
Great. Thank you very much. Now, Ignacio, Borat has had an amazing impact on the world. What specifically has his impact been in your country of Ukrainistan?
Darling, you need to understand that where we come from, he is huge. He's like, Michael Jordan. He even has his own Space Jam. We obviously could not afford Looney Tunes because our GDP is like $5 in American, but it was still quite a blockbuster in Ukrainistan. So he is very important to all of us.
Now, obviously, you, as his uncle, watched him grow up. How early did he start hopping in that sack?
Well, I would say he started quite early, probably no more than age 5, was when actually I introduced him to the sport. I sat him down one day, he came home from school, he was very upset because half of his friends got arrested for resisting the state. So I told him, I said, "Listen, kid, because you're not going to learn this from your father, so you'll learn it from me. If you face troubles, you cannot run away. You must look back, face them head on, grab them by the sack, and not let go until they ask for divorce papers."
Wise words, ladies and gentlemen. Now, Ignacio, you have said that you actually yourself got Borat Tigerwoods into sack racing. Now, how much of an impact has the sport of sack racing had on your country, Ukrainistan, throughout the years?
Well, darling, it is now a national sport. Attendance is mandatory. I have issued the order that have sent approximately 12,000 people to work camps for not tuning in. Technical difficulties be damned. I know they were just trying to resist and overthrow, but it is very important where you're from. It's like your American football, even though I don't get why you call it football. You don't use your feet.
I believe it's because the football is approximately the size of a foot. Now, is that correct? That is not correct. I don't either.
And you should feel stupid. That's all I know.
We probably do. Now, Ignacio, I have to ask. When is the last time you heard from Borat Tigerwoods?
Darling, I have not heard from him in a very long time. We had a major falling out after he tried to steal one of the royal goats, and since then, he was actually deported, and that's why he's competing in the United States. So,
I can't believe it. Wow. Now, Ignacio, I have to ask, do you know where Borat Tigerwoods is?
darling, I have a guess. Have you checked the sheep fields of shame? Because that's where I would expect to find him.
Yeah. Peter, too, mentioned the same thing. We checked the sheep fields of shame.
He inherited all the worst things from his father. Obviously, he had none of my genes, otherwise he would not have turned out the way he did.
Peter True really is a great shame on the country of Ukrainistan. Ignacio, thank you so much for your time. It is such a great honor to meet you. Ladies and gentlemen, the president of Ukrainistan, Ignacio Tigerwoods. And we hope very soon that your country gets out of the crippling debt that it is currently in.
We hope so too, because we plan to make a move to steal neighboring countries' fields of oil, and that is hard to do without reasonably deep pockets.
Very true. Thank you again for your time. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't know what to say. We just cannot find him. We've searched all over the country for a full 2.5 days, and we just can't... What? Borat? Huge monument to your glory, just right in the middle of Chicago. And all these kids were just hanging all over your trousers. It was really just inspiring. Yeah, it was really just... We're going now. Oh! Ladies and gentlemen, I can't believe this. This is such a wonderful reunion for us. Ladies, we are back with Borat Tigerwoods. And me and Borat, just together again, it feels so right. How do you feel?
I'm sorry, who are you?
Alan Jangles.
It doesn't ring a bell.
I interviewed you right after your big win 2 years ago.
I was very, very high when I did that.
Well, I don't know what to say, ladies and gentlemen, so we're just going to get right back into this. Borat, your impact on the world has been absolutely phenomenal after your world championship win.
That is not the question.
Now, Borat, we just want to know, what happened?
Well, it was a very slow decline into homelessness.
It was actually very quick. You were out of your house in, I believe, a week.
Well, that was not public, but it's fine.
Yeah, Peter too told us that.
It's always with that. What's with that kid? Every time. Never really got along with that one.
Yeah, there's something wrong with him.
There's just a little more than just something wrong with him. There's a lot wrong with him.
I absolutely agree. But Borat, you wanna just kind of explain to us what happened to you after your big win?
Well, like any newfound celebrity, I got into the partying and the drugs, as you do. And I lost my entire fortune betting on the lobster races. It is a national sport where I come from.
Yes, it is a national sport here as well. It is one of the highest paid industries now in the world.
That is very interesting. I did not know that. I did not know our small sport made it to the U.S. of America.
Yes, a lot of sports go to the United States of America to die. I have a question for you.
Yes.
What's with the eye patch?
Well, you see, what happened to my eye is, this interview is over.
Borat, come back. We'll pay you. We'll pay you. All right. Now, Borat, tell us. What was it like living on the street for these past 2 years?
Well, being without a home is not easy. Little do you know, there is actually an underground homeless man fighting league.
I did not know that.
Yes, it takes place in the sewers. We fight each other. The winner gets food for that week, and the loser becomes the food.
So I guess you've never lost, huh?
Not yet. I lose one time, and I run away and disguise myself as Big Rat. I grow lots of hair on back, so it is not hard to disguise myself.
Wonderful. Now, Borat, the world is asking this question, and it has been asking this question for the past 2 years. What's next for Borat Tigerwoods?
Well, now that
Now that I have been found, I guess, I would like to get back into the sack racing scene. The best years of my life were spent in the sack, and I want to get back.
You must be just itching to get back in that sack.
I still have my sack, and my sack is very itchy to get back in the game. It is so itchy.
You really have the same sack from your championship race 2 years ago?
Oh yes, I've had the same sack for my entire life. You see, the bond a man shares with its sack cannot be broken. If you lose your sack, you've lost a part of yourself, like what happened to Peter too. I mean, he did it on purpose because he's a little wiener, but that bond is too sacred.
You heard it here first, folks. Peter 2 is a wiener. Now, Borat, I gotta know. This is me. Do you hold any negative feelings to Frosty?
Well, it's very unfortunate actually. A few years ago, before I was kicked out of my home, Frosty Jingles came in. I believe he was drunk, and he broke my kneecaps.
Frosty Jingles did that.
I cannot. I am paralyzed from the waist down. I cannot walk anymore.
Frosty, how could you do this? How could you do this to Borat Tigerwoods?
We're gonna cut this part out, right? My legs are not broken, but I need that insurance money. This can get cut out, right?
Yeah, probably. Right? We can cut this out.
Yeah.
No? We're live? Cool. All right. Borat, I want to know, how would you feel about being in a race again very soon?
I would love to once again bring glory to the great people of Ukrainistan, where I am no longer allowed.
Well, we have not gotten permission yet from Ukrainistan to let you back into the country. However, how would you feel if I were to tell you that we've been in talks with Frosty Jingles about doing a rematch between the two of you? Frosty Jingles, will you race once more against Borat Tigerwoods?
No. Yes.
Thank you.
A rematch, you say? With a cash reward, you say?
I did not say that. I definitely did not. I did not say there was any cash reward whatsoever.
I heard what I heard.
Ladies and gentlemen, Borat Tigerwoods. Is he back in the game? Borat, right here and right now, will you fight for this?
Yes.
There's that old Borat Tigerwoods wisdom. We'll be right back. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this Boucher Field. A historic and sacred place where just 2 years ago today, Borat Tigerwoods had his legendary run in which he beat Frosty Jingles. And today, the 2-year anniversary of that win, we are going to do what these men have dreamed of for far too long. We're going to do the rematch. Let's go to the starting line to see exactly what they're up to right now.
Hey, Jingles. You have a weak nose. In my country, men with weak noses are only fit to work in the gutter.
Going down, buddy. I was gonna let you win because I felt bad for you, but you're going down.
Ladies and gentlemen, the racers are ready to go. The timer is starting in 3, 2, 1, and they're off! Off like a rather slow duck. The race has begun. Oh, Frosty Jingles is in the sack. Oh, but they're both in the sack, and they are off. This is incredible. This incredible event has been so many years in the making. They are off like a rocket. This is absolutely amazing. Wow, ladies and gentlemen, this is such an amazing race. I cannot believe they are still on the fight. This is absolutely incredible. What's going on? Oh, ladies and gentlemen, Borat Tigerwoods is the winner once more. Oh, look at Frosty Jingles sitting there pathetically on the ground. Wow, that's absolutely stunning. I cannot believe this. All right, cut. Wow, that was great. Now, Borat Tigerwoods, that was an absolutely incredible win you just had. You've done a great service to your people and to the world. How are you feeling?
Well, until today, I thought I had brought shame to my sack. I thought my sack would never be used again. I thought I would have to snip it like poor Peter too. But, as of today, I have brought great glory to not only my family, but the people of Ukrainistan.
And to Gloria Tigerwoods' memory. May she rest in peace, that wonderful, wonderful woman. Now, Borat, this has been quite an incredible journey for you. It's been quite an incredible journey for the people of America, as we have followed you and trying to find you for so many years. How do you feel now that all of this is over and that you have been able to claim victory once more?
Well, I mean, obviously I'm still going to do some more sack racing. I am definitely going to beat Frosty over there again. But now that I have my $1 million prize,
Borat, there's been some sort of miscommunication. There is absolutely no prize. This was 100% pro bono.
What?
Yep, you do not get paid for this.
You listen here. I have loan sharks to pay off. They're going to take my legs. My legs! I need those to walk. Listen here, Jingles. I need this money. Why do you think I agreed to do this documentary?
No, chill out. Oh, let me see that. I'm going to take the mic.
This interview is over.
Wait, Borat, come back. Borat, no, you're a hero to this world.